What if the next world war starts not with soldiers, but with satellites? Imagine a dome so powerful it could shield an entire country, thousands of kilometers wide, from the deadliest missiles on Earth. Sounds like science fiction? Well, US President Donald Trump says it's not only real, it's coming soon, but can America really build a force field in space? Let's dive into the Golden Dome, the boldest and most controversial missile defense plan in modern history. Missiles from Russia, hypersonic weapons from China, drones, cruise missiles, and other aerial threats are no longer science fiction. They're today's battlefield reality. And for the United States, the threat of a surprise missile strike is one of its biggest national security fears. For decades, defense strategies focused on one terrifying idea: mutually assured destruction. If you nuke us, we'll nuke you back. No winners, just global ruin. But what if, instead of retaliation, we could stop the missiles mid-air? In 2025, Donald Trump introduced a plan he calls the Golden Dome. Think of it as a space-age upgrade to Israel's Iron Dome, a defense system that's already saving lives by intercepting rockets before they hit cities. Israel's Iron Dome covers around a 70-kilometer radius. Trump's Golden Dome, it aims to protect the entire United States, from Alaska to Florida, from coast to coast. It sounds ambitious, maybe too ambitious. Because this isn't just about building some anti-missile batteries on the ground. This is about launching a fleet of advanced satellites, equipping them with sensors, lasers, and high-speed interceptors, and then getting them all to work together seamlessly across land, sea, and space. But here's the question: is this actually possible? Trump claims that the system will be nearly 100% effective. That's a bold claim, especially when you consider that even the most advanced defense systems today, like the Patriot missiles used in Ukraine, don't hit their targets every time. Yes, Patriots have reportedly taken down Russia's hypersonic Zircon missile, but that's one success in a very complex and unpredictable battlefield. Now multiply that by hundreds or even thousands of simultaneous threats. Ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, hypersonic gliders, swarming drones. Can a space-based network stop all of them? The science is staggering. You'd need ultra-fast tracking satellites to detect a missile launch within seconds. Then you'd need interceptors, either space-based or ground-launched, to destroy the missile before it re-enters the atmosphere. That window? Sometimes less than 5 minutes. That's not a lot of room for error. And then there's the cost. Trump says he'll spend $175 billion and have the Golden Dome operational before January 2029, before the end of his potential second term. But the Congressional Budget Office sees things differently. They estimate the true cost could balloon to over $831 billion across 2 decades, and that's assuming everything goes according to plan. Spoiler, in defense tech, it rarely does. To put this in perspective, just one next-generation interceptor, the kind designed to hit ICBMs in space, can cost nearly $500 million, and you'd need dozens of them for full coverage. We're not even talking about the satellite costs, the launch vehicles, the command systems, or the maintenance infrastructure yet. Here's where the story takes a twist. Back in 1983, President Ronald Reagan announced the Strategic Defense Initiative, better known as Star Wars. It was a bold plan to build space-based lasers and missile defense satellites to protect against the Soviet Union. But after years of research and billions of dollars spent, the project fizzled. The technology just wasn't there. Trump believes the tech is now finally ready. And to be fair, he's not entirely wrong. We've seen huge advances in sensors, satellite networks, AI, and missile interception. Today's military hardware is smarter, faster, and more precise than anything Reagan had access to. But integrating all these technologies into a working, fail-proof system is still one of the most difficult engineering challenges imaginable. It's like trying to build a global spider web that can catch lightning bolts repeatedly and never miss. And then there's the diplomacy angle. Trump mentioned that even Canada has reached out, interested in being part of the Golden Dome. That opens a new layer of complexity. Will allies trust America's dome to protect them? Or will other countries, like Russia and China, see it as a direct threat and escalate their own weapons programs in response? Because here's the uncomfortable truth. Missile defense systems, no matter how advanced, don't eliminate the danger. They often fuel arms races. For every defense built, adversaries design new ways to defeat it, like decoys, maneuverable warheads, or ultra-fast gliders. So where does that leave us? Can the Golden Dome protect the US from every imaginable threat? Maybe. Can it do so affordably, reliably, and without making the world more dangerous? That's the real question. At the heart of this story lies a very human dream: to be safe from the unthinkable, to build walls high enough to stop any attack. But in the age of hypersonic weapons and cyber warfare, are we better off building shields or building trust? What do you think? Is the Golden Dome a necessary leap into the future, or just another expensive illusion of safety? If you found this story eye-opening, give it a like, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that decode the biggest ideas shaping our world. Because sometimes the most powerful weapons are questions.